First tonight to the scathing report that's found what it calls critical concerns over a number of self-inflicted deaths at HMP Leeds.
The prison watchdog that wrote the report says that a lack of investment was exacerbating an already very difficult situation caused by overcrowding and the reliance on infrastructure that's almost 2 centuries old.
Well, sadly, the report has come as no surprise to the mother of one prisoner who took his own life there, and she's now calling for urgent action. Amelia Beckett reports.
Rhys Godward was just 12 days into a 6-month prison sentence when he took his own life in 2023. His mum, Donna, says he'd suffered from mental health problems since the age of 11. Staff at HMP Leeds knew this, and yet a report into his death found there were missed opportunities to assess and manage the risk he posed to himself.
This last day, that morning I emailed the governor to say I wasn't happy with his care and the prison officers needed looking into. We got a last phone call at 13 minutes past 2. We were really distressed, said that he'd barricaded himself in his pad. And then the next phone call we got were at 4:30 asking the family to go up to hospital because they were fighting for his life.
Rhys was one of 5 self-inflicted deaths at HMP Leeds in 2023. Last year, that rose to 6, and today a prison's watchdog warned that number is of critical concern. The report from the Independent Monitoring Board said a lack of funding and resources was exacerbating an already very difficult situation caused by overcrowding and a building more than 180 years old. It questioned whether enough was being done to reduce the number of self-inflicted deaths here, including the management of prisoners with severe mental health problems.
We've identified that in circumstances where within the prison, the healthcare team within the prison identifies that the prisoner requires specialist mental health care within the secure mental hospital estate, it is taking an extraordinary long period of time before those prisoners get a bed within that estate. We're talking months.
Do you think if that was improved, the number of self-inflicted deaths would reduce?
It's always hard to kind of be confident in terms of cause and effect, but I think it will help.
The Ministry of Justice says it fully acknowledges the challenges at HMP Leeds and has taken steps to address the number of self-inflicted deaths. But the social justice charity NACRO warns wider investment in prisons is fundamental.
I'm afraid this is happening all over the country, and it's something that we need significant action from the government, not just to do what it's doing, which is to reduce the number of people in prison, but to invest in mental health services and support for people who are in prison.
Donna's son was supposed to be in prison for 6 months. Now she faces life without him. And without proper investment, this report finds efforts to help others like him will continue to be undermined. Amelia Beckett, ITV News, Leeds.